CDP is an environmental nonprofit. We're based in the UK, and also we're a 501c3 in the US. And we work primarily on environmental data issues, so climate change, water, forests. We collect data from thousands of companies and hundreds of cities and states and regions, and we make that data available to interested stakeholders. We're always in the business of telling stories and looking for new ways to tell stories about that data. Some of our data is very technical. We're dealing with data around greenhouse gas emissions, around water quality, around forest commodities. So we're always looking for ways to communicate that data in the most intelligible and humane, easily consumable way. For our stakeholders. One of the key things that we do is collect data from cities. So we have 300 cities plus around the world that report their sustainability data, mostly related to climate change, to us every year. So we're sitting on a huge amount of data. And there's a lot of folks that are interested in this data. So the World Bank uses the data, the IPCC, which is the scientific body of the UN that focuses on climate change. We provide the data back to city governments. We have a number of private sector partners that are interested in this data. So there's just a huge range of stakeholders. Each of them are kind of interested in different things. Some are interested in just the greenhouse gas emissions data from cities. Some are interested in what cities are doing about physical risks to climate change. Some are interested in the opportunities that climate change presents for city governments. What we were doing before is basically farming out these data sets to each organization kind of on a case-by-case basis, on an individual basis. It was taking a huge amount of time. So what we're able to do with the Socrata platform is skip all that and move to just put the entire data set online. That way, our interested stakeholders can come. They can download the data in the format that they want to download in. They can preview the data sets. They can go through it. It's all visible for them, and that makes it really easy. The other thing that it allows is it allows discoverability. There's a bunch of people that we know are interested in our data that have contacted us. There's also a lot of people that we don't know are necessarily interested in our data. But once we have once we put our Socrata site up, we're having all these folks come that just discover, oh, CDP has data on cities. They have data on what cities are doing related to the environment. I'd like to have that data. And they can just download that data. That becomes a potential customer for us. It becomes a potential donor for us, and it becomes a potential partner that could help kind of accelerate our work. So it's really important to have that discoverability, and the open data site allows us to do that. We're in a period where we're leading up to a big climate change conference in Paris this year at COP21. There's going to be a global deal on climate change that's going to be negotiated at this. So we had a lot of stakeholders who are really interested in, has this city reported yet? How many cities have reported? What kind of commitments are they making? Using our open data site and then using a piece of open performance, we were able to create a map in real time that showed as cities reported to us, it showed another dot appeared on the map saying this city reported. So it served as a really great marketing tool for us in addition to satisfying our stakeholder demand.